Hey everybody, welcome back to Half Done Outdoors. Today we're going to go over the diesel heater versus buddy heater. So a couple things that I really like about both of these heaters is they put out a good amount of heat. I can heat my ice tent really fast with either one of them. The diesel heater, it doesn't put out any carbon monoxide. This is what I primarily use if I'm going to go out and stay the night. That way I can sleep and not have to worry about fumes or anything like that. I don't have to put a carbon monoxide detector in my tent or anything because it's sucking fresh air into the back of it here and putting it out the front. It's sucking the air in for the burn chamber down here and it's exhausting it here. So there's no chance of the fumes and of no oxygen getting into the tent or it burning up all the oxygen. The downside to this is it will do just that. It can burn up all the oxygen. If you are using one of these, especially if you're going to be sleeping in your tent or spending a long period of time, it's a great idea to have a carbon monoxide detector in there. This has a built-in carbon monoxide sensor in it, but a lot of times you're burning up the oxygen at the top of the tent or at the bottom of the tent and it's not replenishing fast enough. Last year my brother was camping out with us out on the ice. His heater was still running. His carbon monoxide sensor went off. A little bit scary. Luckily everything turned out all right. He was able to get some windows open, get some airflow through there, and everything was just fine. The downside to a diesel heater is you have to carry a battery with you. It is heavy. This is bigger and bulkier. If you're using a buddy heater, you have to carry the green propane tanks with you. If you're going for a full day, you're probably going to need 6 of those just to be on the safe side. Where with this, I put about, I think it's a little over a gallon in it, and this will last me about 8 hours. I know that on high, this will last me overnight if I'm out camping into the early morning. It will run out before I'm ready to get out of bed, but I'd like to sleep in when I'm camping. The downside to this as well is when you get out on the ice and you first go to start it up, it will take it a few minutes, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to start pumping warm air. Where this, within about 30 seconds of me putting those in it, which I do that at home so I'm ready to go, but I can have this thing fired up and pumping out a lot of heat really quick. This will produce a lot more moisture in the air, a lot more condensation. This is a very dry heat. A lot of times when you go into an ice tent and you've had one of these on, you'll notice little water droplets either on the window or up on the ceiling, up on the poles, that kind of thing. Where with this, you never get that. This is a very dry heat. So overall, my opinion on them is, if you're gonna go stay the night, you're gonna sleep in your ice tent, you're gonna spend a lot of time, this is the way to go. If for my day trips and I'm just doing a quick run up to the lake, I'm gonna be fishing for half a day or so, I take this with me. I do carry the 20-pound propane tank with me because these do get expensive. These are a couple dollars a piece, $7 or $8 I believe now, and it gets expensive when you start going through that many in a day. You can refill these out of a bigger propane tank, but I just bought the hose from Mr. Buddy and I run it off that. The downside to that is, of running the hose, is then you're back to taking a longer startup time because you do have to bleed the air out of the line when you get there. It does take a few minutes before the pilot light will light and it will get going. The downside to this is you do have to charge the battery when you get home. A little bit bigger pain. So they each have their pros and cons. If you're camping, I would definitely recommend this. If you're just going for a few hours, this is the way to go. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We've got some awesome projects with both these that are coming up, and we hope that you'll join us. Thanks for watching.